Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our Panama 2014 FIFA World Cup qualifying series. We are in part 5 and that means that we have made it to the World Cup. Finally, we have made it. And it was a massive struggle for Panama in the last few parts to even get here. It was a little bit of a miracle that we actually did, to be fair. But we are in Group E with Slovenia, Colombia and Switzerland. I think it might be over because we struggle against these kind of teams. But I'm just happy to be here with Panama. So here we go then. First match of this World Cup for Panama is against Switzerland. So can we deal with the likes of Switzerland? I don't know, to be honest. If you watched the last videos, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say we struggled. We really did struggle with Panama to score goals. Defensively was okay, but sometimes we get overrun and then we just, just get dunked on by some of these sides. And Switzerland and Slovenia and Colombia, especially Colombia, are very, very good teams. So, yeah, it's just going to be hard for Panama, I think. But if we can get some goals and have a good time here, then I'll be happy with the run. Schwegler on the ball here for Switzerland. He passes it out to Rodriguez. It's crossed in, it's headed, and it bounces wide. I hate that animation so much, especially when the shot is on target, because the goalkeeper basically just lets it in. Over the top here, and that header was not a good one. Thankfully though, we just took it away from the goalkeeper to rescue it. Panama seemed very shaky. So through ball and Switzerland are going through. It's just tackled, but hold on, just give them back, and that's rocketed in by Switzerland. It's Shaqiri. Shaqiri has scored to make it 1-0 to Switzerland, and we've been really struggling here with Panama defensively. I don't know why the guy I passed to ran away from it. Pretty annoying, but okay. It's 1-0. Through ball. Here comes Henriquez. Is there a chance for Panama off the post? How unlucky. And again, Panama's striking woes are continuing at this World Cup. I mean, that one was, unlucky. We'll give them that. But all through qualifying, man. And even now, just cannot hit the target properly. That's tackled, but it went straight back to Switzerland, and they put it in. And that is super annoying. Kasami has scored for Switzerland to make it 2-0 before half-time. We tackled him, and the ball bounced straight to Kasami, who's basically thrown goal. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Maybe defend better? Possibly. But look at this. Look, that is so lucky, isn't it? Well, at half-time, Panama are already 2-0 down. Not looking good. Of course, Switzerland will be the stronger team. It's just how it is, isn't it? Through ball, Perez. Can he do anything? It's saved by Benaglio. In there, it's going to be a corner to Panama. We are trying, but again, just can't put the ball in the back of the net. Oh, that's a nasty deflection. That's gone in. Schwegler. He has scored for Switzerland. 88th minute, it's gone in. And that'll wrap up the game. That is a nasty deflection for Panama to concede. You know, we are the weakest team in the group. But come on, look. Just play it away. And then it came off of, I think it came off his arm. Kinda, or maybe his foot. I'm not really too sure on the replay. But he scores anyway. And that is 3-0. And that is going to be it. Welcome to the World Cup, Panama. Welcome. It's 3-0 to Switzerland. Very easy for the Swiss, really. We didn't make it easy for ourselves either. We gave the ball away far too cheaply. We weren't very good. And we have lost our first game by 3-0. Our second match then is going to be against Colombia. Do we have much of a chance in this one? Probably not. They are the best team in the group by star rating. 2014 Colombia. It's just going to be ridiculous. It's going to be a through ball, Waterman. And there might be another opportunity here. Can we do anything? Colombia seem very open. Gomez. It's gone in. We scored against Colombia. Gomez has done it. And Panama's first goal of the World Cup comes against Colombia. A very open defence, surprisingly. Maybe because they pushed me quite a lot and I got the ball back and then just counter-attacked them. But it was just... yeah, it was nice. It was a decent little attack, and we've done it. We scored against Colombia. It's 1-0. Can we hold on? Through ball. Waterman. Can he do anything here? Oh, just wide. Panama look really good in this game, at the moment anyway. They weren't this good against Switzerland, but we're pressing Colombia quite a lot. Through ball. Here comes Martinez for Colombia. Cuadrado out in the wing. He crosses that one in, and it's offside. Colombia haven't really done an awful lot yet. We've struggled to get forward again now. I think they sussed us out and locked down, which is fine. They're obviously going to. Moreno crosses it in. It's headed. That is crazy. That is crazy how that stayed out. Crossed in, headed, and it was looping. I was like, please don't let it in. And then the player almost booted it into the back of his own net. It was Falcao that made the header, but what a calamity. And we still came away with no goal conceded. Colombia pushing one last time before the half. Headed, it's gone in. And that is Falcao. Falcao finally scores, and that is 1-1 just before half-time. It was a nice header, to be fair, and it wasn't defended that well either. So it's half-time, and surprisingly, we are still drawing. We were winning about, 2 seconds ago, but unfortunately, Falcao ruined that for us. How long can Panama hold out for in this game? Because this is the toughest team, and yet we performed the best against them so far. Panama have done so well here to contain Colombia really, really well. And we've actually had a couple of good attempts as well, including the goal. So I'll take it if it's going to be a draw. It does give us a small platform to maybe get out the group. Well, it's the 90th minute and Panama and Colombia still drawing. Not really much happened after the equalizer from Colombia, which is good obviously, and Panama will walk away with a well-deserved point here. There were times where we probably could have won the match, but unfortunately our shooting again let us down. I don't know why, but when I'm angling it towards goal, and I do it all the time, I angle it and it still goes miles wide, and I'm not sure if it's like a little bit of drift or maybe it's just me, I don't know. It might be a combination of either. We need to beat Slovenia in our final match to guarantee us to go through. But it's not looking good because if Switzerland and Colombia draw, then it's futile. We won't be able to go through anyway. So our last match of this group stage is against Slovenia. Can we win and give ourselves a small chance of going through if either Colombia or Switzerland lose? But like I said, if they both draw, then we're basically screwed. So can Panama do it? Can they get a goal again here against Slovenia? It would be nice if we can just get some more goals. I mean, this group is tough. It really is for a side like Panama. But I'm thankful for it in a way because obviously if I had a group with like Germany and France in it, for example, like in Group A, then I would get shafted. Slovenia with Campbell on the wing. Good play by Slovenia as they push into the box. And it's just... no, it's not cleared away. No! And it's Bursa with the goal for Slovenia. Again, another defensive error. Why did the goalkeeper dive so early? Maybe he got tricked by something. I don't know. But we are 1-0 down. And as you can see from the replay here, I took it away from him, but then we just ran into him again, and the goalkeeper was already on the floor. It's just a catalogue of errors. No, not again. Not again. Not again. Campbell has scored. Our defence is just shocking. And I told you in the last match that it would be classic of the game for me to draw against Colombia and then Slovenia to batter us. And that's what they're doing right now. They are just absolutely having us. Just a terrible, terrible defensive play. Crossed in. That's a header. That's gone in. And Slovenia have scored again. It's Matavs. He has scored to make it 3-0. Panama are out. They're out already. Just terrible defending. What a way to go out. I mean, you know, I wanted to fight. I really wanted to fight in this one, and there's just been no fight at all. Well, at half-time, it's looking very grim for Panama. We're already 3-0 down against Slovenia. They scored all their goals within 15 minutes. Panama with Quintero. He went for it. It was blocked. Of course it was. And it's offside from the block. What I find about this game, I don't know if you guys who own 2014 have this problem, but a lot of the time when you're trying to make attacking plays, they will be offside by like a mere margin. Good ball. And we put it wide. That is the story of our campaign. Not being able to put it in the back of the net. I think this team has a major problem. I'm so glad that, in a way, this series is coming to an end, because the striking has just been super frustrating to deal with. Great tackle there. Slovenia just been so good at defending. Us, by the way, we're just not very good at attacking. Great save, and oh, we scored. Okay, how did that go in? Quintero scores, and that is 3-1. So good ball. Slovenia still got it, and it's drilled wide, and it's going to be end of the game here as Panama crash out of this World Cup. To be fair, we probably performed better than what they did in real life in 2018. 4 years prior, obviously, this World Cup to 2018. So, you know, we probably performed better because we got a couple of goals and didn't concede that many, really. But this game against Slovenia really highlighted the defensive part of it, where we just couldn't really deal with teams as big as Slovenia, Switzerland and Colombia. Well, drew against Colombia, but yeah. And attacking wise, they just aren't that good. So Italy won the World Cup against Spain in the final, so congratulations to Italy. Just before we check out the round of 16, this is how your group stages finished. So not really too many surprises, apart from the fact that Mali went through in Group A over France. That's pretty cool. And in Group D, Bosnia topped that one, which is pretty good. And Ukraine as well, eliminated Mexico, who are probably one of the favourites in that one, to be honest. Portugal went out in Group H as well. And yeah, that's about it for the group stage part. And in the round of 16 and quarterfinals and stuff like that, any surprises in here? Switzerland's run was really good. They got to the third place playoff and won 2-1 against Germany. That's probably like an all-timer from Switzerland, I guess. And that is your entire run with Panama done and dusted on 2014. It was at times a bit boring and a tiny bit stressful because obviously, you know, we struggled. But then looking at the team here, they are rated around about 60, mid-60s. There's only one player or two players rated higher than 70. We were always going to struggle, especially on the harder difficulties, and to get here with them was pretty insane, but unfortunately we just can't compete against the bigger teams. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.